everybody, my name's Lindsay and this is our little channel, Let's Have a Minute. We're down here in South Yorkshire and these are my allotment vlogs. I've had a reorganise. I'm showing you cucumbers here that need potting on. It's a bit of a potting on afternoon. It's lovely and quiet because it's on holiday, so there's a school near me. That's all noise that you hear generally. But I've been down this morning, just had a little look around, and I've organised my table. Well, I've organised all polytunnel. Let me back up a little bit so you can see. What I've done is I've put everything in trays to make it easier to lift in and out, to on and off. So there's all sorts in there. You've seen it all before. But that's all getting ready to be lifted out. But I've not took them out today because it's right windy. Look at this big guy. This is the Big Mac's pumpkin. Have I got you? Yeah, and just look how big it is already. And there's some summer squash, little patty pan. They're like flying saucer shapes, yellow, a little bit like courgette, and they're really lovely. And I've got my sunflowers. They're already thigh high, so they're all good and getting ready to go out. And then I've got another little pumpkin here. That's the Amazonka, and then I've got my courgette. So there's quite a bit going off in here. But I did get it a bit more sorted the other day, which I was really happy about. I weren't going to do a video today. I were only supposed to be pottering about. Oh look! Little baby strawberries already. I've got some, they always tell me off because I call it oregano and everybody else calls it oregano. But anyway, I've got some of that in, and some chives and my strawberries, and a few little raspberries. I can't get my words out today. My ears are ringing. I think it's because it's so quiet. Gooseberries. But yeah, I've got a few more strawberries to go down when they harden off, and I got my oxeye daisies in, moon pennies, and I'm going to seed this before I leave today. I've got some wildflower seed, but got this bed ready to dig over and this bed ready to dig over, so I'm deciding where everything's going to go, and then this big bit ready to dig, and I think that's where I'm going to put all my runner beans. Some's come through now. Just because they've come through don't mean they're going to survive, so we'll wait and see what happens there. But I've been having a little bit of a tidy up down here as well. Not much. I've still got to sort that heap out, but we're due our plot inspections on middle to end of next month, so I want everything looking in some sort of order. But there's that much ready to come out that I can't see that it won't look stunning, because everything will be in full swing then. You know, we'll have some good height off at pea sticks and bean frames, and it'll just change everything up. Everything goes from right low level to, and then it'll be 6-7 foot odd. It'll give a different dimension to it. But it's, when I'm on it and I'm looking at it off my plot, I think all work to be done. But when I nipped onto neighbour's plot the other day, and he was saying how nice it looks, and when I was looking back onto it, I think, oh yeah, we've done loads, and it is coming together, despite what you think, despite what I think. I mean, not broad beans. I know it feels like I'm showing you the same thing over and over again, but that's what it can feel like. And then all of a sudden you get little movements in energy, and because everything's popping up. And let me show you his radishes. We pulled a few the other day, but look at them. They could do with water actually. And that That asparagus that I showed you, can you see it? It's quadrupled in size, but then I've noticed another tiny baby one. So I've been doing my research in what to do, and I think I'm going to leave them this year and let them just do the thing, not touch them. I'm going back in here because it's windy, and see what happens. Try not to disturb them too much. So I'll keep some at fast cropping in that bed. I might put some salad crops in it because I've got a load of lettuce down here, and I picked a few bits up. Well, oops, sorry, you're right above my head. I picked a few bits up while I were in town the other day, and what I'll do is I'll get you sat down here, and then I'll show you a few bits that I bought. So I'll see you in a little bit. I'm back. Found me bits and bobs. Right. So I picked some rocket up because we go through this stuff like nobody's business, and one of my absolute favourites, I've always got a favourite, lamb's lettuce. That's delicious as well. So I've got a few little bit more salad crops, but what I did is I started some nasturtiums off because I love them. They've got a lovely peppery flavour. So I've been in these already, look, a couple of weeks back, but they failed to come up, so I'm going to start these off again today. And my lovely sister-in-law, Poi, she bought me some Wong Bok Chinese leaf or Chinese cabbage, Napa cabbage, and we're going to make some kimchi because we both love kimchi. I could eat it every day, so I'm going to set some of this going because apparently it's very easy to grow, so we'll see, fingers crossed. I'm going to get these planted up. I've got a load of potting to do, like I've said. I've got all my golden beetroot. I've set these off inside, but I have got some more in my bag down here that I'm going to just sow direct. I'll be doing that today, but I tell you what else I bought for birdies. I don't know whether they're going to like it, whether it's going to swing about too much for them, but it's a little bird feeder, and that's this bit, and a bird bath. So it's two, and there's two chains in, so I can hang it from cherry trees down there. But like I said, I've got a feeling it's just going to swing about too much because it is fair windy on here. We're on an hill, and there's not many bigger trees to what's the word I'm looking for, act as a break, you know. So they'll have a ride as well as eating and bathing. It'd be nice. So yeah, it were only a couple of quid from I think it were, you know, one at pound shops, One Below or something like that. So I thought I'll have a little go with that. So I've been spending pennies. But you know, it's for birdies. Oh, I tell you, I've got another thing as well. I'm obsessed with little watering cans. Richard bought me that one. Cheers, Richard. But I picked this one up. We've got a discount store, Big Deal or something like that it's called, and they have some great deals. Danny's just got himself a pair of overalls. I think it's like 50 quid's worth of overalls for a tenner. But this is a Dutch design. I did have a little tag for it. They were only £1. Should have been £8. So I thought, oh, go on, I'll have one of them. It'll fit on my potting table nice, and it does water really well. You know, some watering cans can absolutely gush out and you feel like you're drowning everybody, but this has got a nice little trickle to it. I'll show you later. I'll put some water in it when I'm going to water my kale, because I've just planted them in. So yeah, I've got a load to do as per usual, and I've got to get home and get tea on in a bit. So I've got about an hour and a half. We'll see what I can get done in that space of time. But I think I'm going to set you up down at bottom and see if we can get some footage of, maybe it's robins, see what else comes. I'm going to try and start putting some different seeds out there and see if we can, I noticed some goldfinches over at Way, and I'll see if we can encourage them down. So I'll set you up down there. Alright, see ya. we're having extras today. Right, see you in a bit.
Never brings me down. Roots in the soil. My head is in the clouds. Wonder if we'll find treasure in there.
Now, is anybody else guilty of this? This is my riddle, and anybody would think it was just hanging in shed for show, because I always forget about it, I never use it, and I'm just finding as I'm potting up at my net, I'm ending up with right big chunks of soil in it, and I'm potting beetroot on. So just down here off camera, I've got me, I'm gonna just poke around, I've got my bucket of compost. There's a spider in it at a minute, I'll rescue that in a second. Yeah, so I remembered I'd got it, so I'm going to use it because that's what it's there for. And what I'm doing with these is when I come to sow outside, I'll sow them in little groups together, about 3, 5 of them. So when I'm lifting these up, I'll show you when I've moved camera. There's 4 in this little group, and what I'll do is when it comes time to harvest them, I'll just take the biggest one. They'll push themselves apart, and these are little golden beetroots. I've never had them before, so I thought, well, I'll give them a go. I like trying new things, and you know, even if you don't end up liking them, it's just a gift for somebody else, isn't it? So I've already done a tray of these, and I'm going to crack on and do this next tray. And I've left you set up down there with birds, and I can't promise you that you've seen out, and I won't know until I look back later. So I've got a feeling it's just going to be a short little video today. Like I say, I've got plenty to be cracking on with, and during these next few weeks and next coming months, there'll be a lot of change happening. You know, you have to pop on into comments and tell me what you've been on with, what you're enjoying growing, what you can't look forward to, what you're looking forward to. I can't like it. What you are looking forward to. I don't know if I've had too much coffee, not enough coffee. Something's amiss. But yeah, I've done a couple of little trays of beetroot, and I've got these little cucumbers. I only had one of them little cucamelons come up. If you give me 1 second to get these in, I'll show you. And I don't know anyone else growing them, and I were hoping that I were going to have a few so I could pass them on. And I mean, I've still got seeds, so there's not, I haven't run out of time just yet to get some going. We'll see. But I've got, what's this? Oh, you probably know what that is. It's calendula. I've got that many trays of calendula. They'll all pass on to other people. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave it here today, guys. And like I say, you'll feel free to hop on into the comments and tell me what you're growing, what you're most looking forward to. I'll tell you one thing before I do go. I never just go straight away. I bought this one, little aubergine, Black Beauty. Now I did only get one, so I hope it's one of them things that you can grow up on its own, that you don't need a couple of them to pollinate, you know, to pollinate each other. And I have got quite a lot of tomatoes, but this one is a little chocolate cherry, and I'm looking forward to that because I used to grow a black Russian cherry tomato and they were delicious. So it's all happening, and there's loads of stuff happening, and with my tomatoes, this is me going. This is what I'm like. I'm sorry, I'll be here for another hour. I'm really looking forward to basil and tomatoes and marigolds. It'll be wonderful in here, absolutely wonderful. I hope you've had a lovely weekend and a lovely bank holiday Monday. This will probably, who knows when this video will come out. It might be tonight, or it might be later in the week, but who knows. It'll get to you, won't it? Right, well, it's been lovely chatting with you. I hope you're all well. I love you and leave you, and I'll see you next week. See you guys. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.
Let's have a minute. Just take a minute. Just take a minute.